Am I done with motion design? Motion design is crashing. Is motion design still worth starting in 2025? And should I invest time learning After Effects given the AI wave?
Hey, it's me, Korai, and today I'm going to... Oh, wrong channel. I guess I gotta turn the camera around. Gosh, I hate giving my dad the ramping, oh fuck. And here we go. The man of the day.
How's it going?
I'm doing good, and you?
By the way, today is May 14, 2025. Tomorrow is a very special day. And for this reason, I have to prepare for something.
What is it that you're preparing for?
I won't tell, it's still a secret. Anyways, I haven't done this in a long time, so I try not to embarrass myself.
Okay.
Am I too old for this shit?
Well, hypothetically, yeah.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay, old man. Come on, show us your skills. Like, begin, brother.
Oh, I'm so anxious.
Yeah, the anxiety is getting ya. Dad, do we have to refilm this?
Feels like surfing. But at the end of the day, surf skating is just artificial surfing. Feels like surfing.
You already said that.
It's May 15, 2025, 6 o'clock in the morning. It's my birthday today, and it's always been the same on my birthdays. The weather is bad. With all the recent developments in our business, good morning. Is it still worth learning motion design, let alone After Effects in 2025? This is definitely the favorite part of my running route. Right, I was here yesterday. I've already mentioned it in my past videos, and today is the day. Now take a seat. I am 50 years old today, half a century. Can you believe it? Here, where I live, we don't have beaches, we just have mountains. At best, we have lakes and beach-like vibes. But what we don't have are real, genuine sea waves. But this is not an excuse not to learn something which has been a lifelong dream for me. And from now on, I will take it seriously. Am I already too old to learn certain things? Let's find out. I've always wanted to learn how to surf. That's why I took a beginner's course once in Fuerteventura and another in the Philippines. I haven't picked up since. Too much has happened in my life. But now, it feels like the perfect time to really go for it. So, there are some takeaways for me today. First of all, it was super great and a dream has come true for me. Second, I'm not as sporty as I thought I would be, but all in all, it was a super exciting experience. The excitement I felt riding an artificial wave for the first time was similar to using generative AI for the first time, or any other new video tool that tops the current dominant player. However, after the initial enthusiasm, my feelings become more mixed and nuanced. I mean, these generated videos are super impressive. Maybe there is an 84% resemblance to me. But even if it were 100%, and as much as I like seeing myself mastering these waves, there is no emotional connection to these videos. It's not me. I wasn't even at these places and I'm an absolute beginner. Anyways, surfing is always worth starting, no matter your age. But is motion design still worth starting in 2025, given the global and economic challenges and AI getting better and better? It's not as simple yes or no. In my previous video, I talked about how tough breaking into the industry has become, even for talented designers. And I mentioned that as a freelancer in Germany, I've stayed busy with full-time projects for a while. And based on that, I expressed my cautious optimism that job opportunities might be improving. Then I saw an analysis on Reddit showing that Germany ranks among the top countries in Europe for motion design job availability. That made me wonder, is my optimistic view simply based on the fact that I'm living here? So I ran a deep search on ChatGPT, analyzing the sentiment on Reddit, LinkedIn, X, and pulling job data from the US, France, the UK, Australia, Canada, and Europe in general, and I chose these regions because they're comparable to the economy of Germany. Yeah, I used AI. Kinda contradictory, right? My question, do people's feelings reflect the actual job market in each region? Here is what ChatGPT found, but take it with a grain of salt. I'll run through it quickly. United States. Job market, highest number of listings, but extremely saturated. Sentiment, mostly negative. AI and automation are widely discussed, especially around job security. Correlation, despite high job volume, widespread anxiety. Germany, job market moderate, mostly full-time and centered in Berlin and Munich, nearby where I live. Cautiously optimistic, that correlates with my sentiment. Less panic around AI. The strong full-time market provides stability. United Kingdom, 83% full-time. Freelancers voice frustration about inconsistency, economic volatility, and agency restructuring contribute to an uneven tone. France, job market moderate, moderately optimistic, but AI and market saturation are also concerns. Traditional structures help maintain optimism. Australia, strong demand for generalists, realistic and adaptive. Sentiment is balanced thanks to pragmatic adaptation. Canada, clusters around Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal. Montreal? More concern about outsourcing than AI. Relative consistency maintains professional confidence. Broader European Union. Most countries, for example, Spain, Portugal, and the Netherlands, have fewer than 30 listings. Designers describe this as one of the toughest periods in years. Limited listings and economic pressure fuel a more negative tone, particularly among freelancers. It's really interesting how the major economies differ, but across regions, one thing is clear. Motion designers on Reddit, LinkedIn, X, and other creative forums say that the last 2 years have been the toughest, especially for freelancers. Fierce competition, fewer listings, and tighter budgets. And here's what they say. I'm done with motion design. Anyone else struggling to find motion graphics work lately? And the global economy rife with uncertainty plus the looming threat of AI, and you got the perfect storm for people in our situation. Some even say that it feels like the whole industry got deleted. AI plays a very big role in the discussions, and there is a broad range of opinions. On the one extreme, some say that AI will replace juniors entirely. On the other end, creatives see AI as powerful, yet just another tool in the designer's toolkit. The reality is that although AI hasn't replaced designers yet, it's already eating into entry-level work. Still, the outlook isn't all doom and gloom, and there is a strong belief in the motion design community that complex, emotionally resonant, brand-driven work can't be taken over by AI. At least not yet. I noticed that more jobs now ask for hybrid skills. Motion design plus editing, UI, and even light coding. Like I said in my last video, being a generalist isn't a fallback anymore. It's a strength. So I'm asking here again, is it worth starting motion design in 2025? And here's what I think. If you're in it for art, expression, and storytelling, then absolutely yes. For me, it's still one of the most exciting, flexible creative fields. But if you're aiming for a stable career right out of the gate, then be realistic. You'll need more than talent. You'll need a strategy. The tone is mixed. Yes, it's harder, but those who adapt still see a future in motion design. I'm convinced it's still worth it, if you're in it for the long game. Here are 5 tips I'd suggest if you aspire to become a motion designer. 1. Master the fundamentals. Learn strong design principles, animation timing, and storytelling. These are timeless skills still needed even if you use AI. Number 2. Learn to use AI as a tool, not a threat. Embrace AI for what it is, a productivity booster, but let your human taste guide for what you're aiming for. Number 3. Target roles that require creative judgment. Focus your portfolio on work that shows decision-making, taste, and creative intent, not just flashy effects. Think brand campaigns, explainer storytelling, or product animations with personality. Number 4, be patient and build strategically. Breaking in takes longer now. Build a network, build a reel, and build stamina. You're playing the long game now. Number 5, like I said in my previous video, be a generalist and develop a hybrid skill set. Don't just animate and learn adjacent skills like editing, compositing, sound design, and UI animation. Generalist motion designers are more in demand than ever. The more versatile you are, the more doors you open. It's one thing to give advice to newbies, but it's another to consider what the ongoing circumstances actually mean for my freelance life as a seasoned creative. And then there is how I personally feel about it, regardless of what I should be doing to adapt to the changing landscape. Sure, adapting has always been a part of my life since I've become a motion designer. But I'm not the kind of guy who panics or jumps on every trend out of fear of missing out. At 50 years old, I've allowed myself to take a step back and observe. When 2 years ago, everyone believed that specializing in prompt engineering would make you a highly demanded talent, well, with how AI is evolving right now, that might no longer be the case. I do embrace AI to complete my client projects faster and more efficiently, but would I let AI create my personal work? No, I wouldn't. I get the appeal. It lets you make things you otherwise couldn't afford or wouldn't have the skills to create on your own. It's just that it's a personal thing for me because I want my creations to feel as authentic as possible, like I'm speaking to you directly in person in this real, genuine setting in this beautiful city somewhere in Portugal. Artificial waves can be great for learning how to surf, but I believe that nothing beats the real waves for that true surf vibe. This is why I came to Portugal. One of the most thoughtful birthday gifts I've ever received. A surf lesson. The perfect gift for a 50-year-old guy like me. As if my brother and his wife had read my mind. After all, I've been speaking this dream out loud for years. The pain in my feet walking on hot sand. The shared joy with fellow surfers. The weathered stories of my surf instructor. The smell of salt water at an original site. No machine can replicate that. And if AI ever could, I wouldn't want it. Reality doesn't look perfect. I don't look AI perfect on the board. But I don't need to.
Die wäre cool gewesen, ey.
Schade. This is real life. And I love it.
Girl, me want see you wind up on me. One body not the party, party, party. Girl, me love it when you wind up on me.